listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for your picture from our government.
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic education as a government college to Delhi. And
go gather, destroy their food. Make security camp and that other camp, Togo camp, no compensate everybody.
Generation sometimes. Today our focus will be in the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point as more dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. With too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after stories, earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.
This is free-range poultry farming at the African Center for Community and Development. The birds forage and then they live at the chicken's coop there, which is bordering our snail pen. And free-range poultry farming is what we are trying to encourage because the birds have nutrients naturally by foraging. Free-range poultry farming is very interesting and it is an encouraging sector for Africa, as industrial feed is very expensive and unaffordable by the average farmer. Hence, it is but normal that they should engage in this kind of farming system in order that they can cut costs. Another advantage is that the birds do not get too fatty from being dependent on other farming systems based on industrialized feed. And industrialized feed is affected by aspects like speculation on its main component, which is maize, both domestically and internationally. And we supplement their foraging with a bit of churned maize in order that their diet is balanced at the African Center for Community and Development. We also get worms, which we domesticate from the dung that we get from our piggery to feed them in order that we can step up their protein base. And some is usually given inside in order that they remember it is just cooked. And just away from the free-range chicks, we have snails thriving in our snail pen at the African Center for Community and Development. They are very big snails. And we are trying to repair today. The door is been affected by the elements, and therefore we need to make sure that there isn't any possibility of escape from within by placing some wood to block possible escapists. And the snail pen is also a source of worms for the birds. As you see, we give them the delicacy as worms are abound from within. These are worms, as you see, in the snail pen of the African Center for Community and Development. It's full of snails of the Chatinadi family. And here we got worms that we place on the soil, on the surface, so that our fowls can feed. They like worms. And it also helps to make them active, as they have to run away with the worms. Yeah. Enough worms here for them to forage. So I have been reporting on free-range chicken farming at the African Center for Community and Development, which is alongside our snail farming project as well. Thank you very much for watching. It has been Arrey Ivo for people, places and events, and the African Center for Community and Development.
Thank you very much. And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for listening to our
was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic services was at Government College to Delhi. And
Go gather, destroy their food. Make security camp and that other camp, Tongo camp. You don't compensate everybody. But so
in its generation sometimes. Today our folk can be in the style of JP Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Akmo dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. Lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.